Hi Taurus, welcome to the message or a message for you for July. It's not going to be the only message, one of many I'm sure, but just something you might want to keep in mind and remember for July 2020. Everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link to the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Tuesday's Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Stop by and show her some love. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Taurus. And thank you to all of you for your suggestions about my fingers. They're healing. You know, there it is. Meh, but feels a lot better. I got my salve station set up in the kitchen still. So all of those tips, the mustard and the coconut oil and the sylvadine or the that silver cream and everything's working. So thank you. All right. The High Priestess, that could be Pisces or Cancerian. Knight of Swords, that could be Aquarius. The Sun, Leo. The Hangman, Pisces. Six of Wands. Three of Wands. All right. Taurus. What do we got here for Taurus? There you are. Oops. It's this Knight of Swords. Magician, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. What's this Sun card about? Queen of Pentacles, that could be Capricorn. Good for you. This is Hangman. Eight of Swords. Huh. So there's been some recent developments that you're adjusting to. Is that what's going on here? Well, that doesn't... All right, what's this Six of Wands about? The World. So you, for the Tauruses I'm reading for, this is you waiting and seeing how something's going to... This is you giving something time to work itself out. You are in a secure position and you're not... you see everything as it is. You've got a good perspective on this. You've got a balanced perspective. And it is a good idea to kind of just wait and see how things play out. There's going to be some changes you might need to navigate. But it's going to be manageable because of your measured, for the Taurus I'm reading for, your measured approach on things. And you don't have to do anything until you feel ready and until you feel like you have all the facts or have an understanding about what to do. So you don't need to rush out and kind of get out in front of something. There's still going to be more information coming in because things are changing. For whatever your situation is, there's more changes to come. You're in a good position now. You've got a balanced perspective and you do see the whole picture, but you don't have all the information yet. So just don't, now is not the time to act. So this is about, if you feel the urge to get out there and handle it, no, this is about waiting until you have more information. What's this Three of Wands about for Taurus? Justice. Okay. All right. So there's the time to act is coming. It's not yet though. Yeah, it's just simply the not through. You still need to have more information. it's not time. This is all about you doing something when it's time to do that, and you might feel like you need to do something now, but now is not the time. You're in a good position. Whatever you've done thus far is enough. You're in a holding pattern, but not in a bad way. You're not stuck. You're simply in a really good position to be able to receive the information you're going to hear, because there's more changes coming. But you've also handled things to a point where you can kind of coast for a little bit. So don't feel like, it's gonna work out. It's gonna be balanced. But right now is about you in a holding pattern as information comes in, and you'll know when the right time is to make your move. And it's going to be to move right now. It would be too hasty. So you would land on your feet. You would have to backtrack and redo something because you don't have all the information. Now is not the time to act. When you do act, it will be the right course of action, and it will be about moving forward. It feels like this is about work. It doesn't feel like this is about a relationship. It feels like this is about work. It feels like this is kind of a, you're something, not two, it's like two, wow. It's like 2 or more job opportunities, and it could be a combination of doing something at home coupled with going to, a job site. But this is work. This is work. Feels like. That's for Taurus. Patience. Okay. I'm glad for that, because this is all about having great ideas and being like, do I go yet? Not yet. Do I go yet? Not yet. So you'll know when the time is right, and it'll be more than one thing that you're going to be looking to do. All roads point forward. It's just not the time yet. And in particular with not just about work, but for the Tauruses I'm reading for, this feels like it's your own business. So it might just be that business is slow and you're kind of conserving, but there's a holding pattern here, and it feels like this is about not just work, but a self-employment thing. That there's a lull here, and it's not time to move forward, but the time will come again shortly. It's just there's a lull. And things are in a holding pattern. That's for Taurus. Moon, that could be Pisces or Cancerian. And we've got the 8 of, no. 8. 8 of Swords and the, okay. All right, well, this could be just crippling fear about the unknown. There's stagnation, nothing's moving. We got the 8 of Swords twice here. Fear not. We got the Sun card here that kind of is helping the Moon. For as much as you're afraid and worried, we've got illumination here and understanding and the knowledge, or at least you needing to remember that it's going to work out and things are in transition. Things are part of a cycle. You might be in an up cycle or a down cycle for whatever this situation is. You're in a holding pattern. It will break free and there will be forward movement, but now is not the time to do anything about that yet. So instead of you needing to worry, just remember it's also about gathering information. Perhaps if it's business, it's watching trends or analyzing things, or analyzing to try and kind of decipher or mitigate the fear of the unknown. And also trusting that because of this cyclical nature of whatever you're involved in, there is balance coming. There is forward movement, light, and balance coming. I did that. What didn't I do? Okay. Surprised the Wheel of Fortune didn't show up. Choices. So again, feeling like you're at the crossroads, and you probably are. You might be thinking of you're taking things in a different direction. You might be thinking of quitting. You might be thinking of applying to other jobs and you're just at the, because you're not getting the work where you're at anyway. You're at the crossroads and you're going to be there for a little bit longer, and it's a great time to gather information and to just get more, to weigh the pros and cons, and use it productively to dispel some of that mental worry, mental energy, because the time is coming for you to be able to move forward and to really create something special. You're just going to be in a holding pattern for a couple more weeks. So don't forget that you got this. The time to act is not yet. Now is the information gathering time and making some decisions, figuring out what you want to do, and you'll know when the right time is to move forward. And if this is about your own personal business, this is about the cyclical nature of what you do. So you might be in a lull right now, but it's coming back around. Okay, Taurus, I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. So just you keep your head up and you just stay calm. It's all part of a pattern and a cycle, and it won't be long now before things pick back up again. So, all right. Hope to see you in the next reading. And thank you for your service if you're an essential worker or first responder. Also, thank you again for your concern and the tips about my hand. Much love to you, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.